Hi guys, welcome back to another Bourbon Santa video. Today we're reviewing Penelope. We're going to review the rosé finished version of their offerings and their barrel strength. This is batch 5 of their barrel strength. So, which to do first? I think we're going to go rosé first. One cool thing about their bottle is it has a glass topper with a little rubber O-ring for the seal. So it stands out, it's different, and it's only on, I guess it's only on the rosé because they don't have it on the cast strength. The cast strength is unfinished, and this one is rosé finished. So the thing that's interesting about Penelope, they are sourcing from MGP, and their stuff's young. It's around 2 years old, and they are using a 4-grain mash bill from MGP, which sets them apart from pretty much anybody else that's doing MGP. I don't personally know of any other MGP 4-grain releases. So the back of this thing says that this bourbon has been aged more than 24 months in charred new American oak barrels and then finished in French Grenache rosé wine casks. On the palate, look for candied vanilla, caramel notes, complemented by hints of strawberry, flowers, and sweet citrus. Smooth and bold on the finish. This expression brings together iconic flavors into every sip. Let's see. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I see what they're talking about with the strawberries. There's a spiciness coming from the rye and the wheat, I think. For me, wheat and rye show up as very spicy, and I'm getting that on the nose. This is batch 1, by the way, of their rosé finish. The vanilla is absolutely there. The caramel is there, but then there's this nice spicy young note, this kind of mixing with oak on the nose. Alright, let's taste this thing. I get a really nice dark caramel. This whiskey doesn't come across young. It doesn't taste young. You don't get that green note, that young green note, or any new make notes. You get nothing that makes you say, wow, this is only 2 years old on this. I don't get that. I don't read this as a young whiskey, and that's amazing to me. That's fantastic that I can't tell that this is a 2-year-old whiskey. The rye shows up a little more after tasting it. And I don't get the offensive rye, heavy prickles from either the rye or the wheat, which is usually there for me on any wheated bourbons. So, honestly, to me, this whiskey is stunning the way they put it together and were able to accomplish all of these flavors and have it be cohesive and pretty and just perfectly accented by the rosé wine. You get a little hint of wine on the palate that just accents the bourbon perfectly. Oh. You get that a little bit of a wine feel on the palate. And just gorgeous and smooth and creamy. And just, I need Penelope on the shelves here where I live. Bad. Absolutely wonderful. I'm going to save that little bit that's left to compare to the cast strength here in a few minutes. Let's dive into the cast strength. Now this, I haven't had quite as long. This one to be completely transparent, was sent to me by Penelope to try and see what I think of it. But you know me, I'm still going to give you my honest opinion. This one is 36 months. So this one's got a year on the rosé finish. And this is 3 different bourbon mash bills that are aged a minimum of 36 months, New American Oak. Each barrel was carefully hand-selected, blended into a single batch to create this unique offering. And it's 4 grain again, of course. Now this one is batch 5. Like I think I said that. Now, when I first opened this bottle, I wasn't wowed. It was solid. It wasn't, not bad. Of course, not bad. But I've given it some time now to open up. Let's see where we're at. Oh my gosh. There's such a beautiful texturing of the grains. You can pick out the wheat and the rye and the corn easily, and they're differentiated. You can feel them each separately on your nose. There's a spiciness on this that comes across as black pepper. But strongly black pepper, like almost it was infused with black pepper. Let's taste it. Oh, yeah. Oh. There's a spicy note, like hot pepper spicy note, that goes with that black pepper. It's like capsium. It's like cayenne almost. It's shocking. It's shocking. It's not overwhelming. There's a lot of cinnamon. It's not an overwhelming spicy note, but it's just a super luxurious, just round spicy note that just is so unexpected. You get a hint of it on the nose, and then on the palate, it's just like, hello, I'm here. It busts through the wall like the Kool-Aid guy. It's more apparent on the nose when you go back after tasting it. Just gorgeous. Oh man. Brown sugar, caramel, and then that spicy note. That's what I get on the palate. Is just, a few notes done gorgeously. I can't wait to taste these whiskeys when they get older, when they have a little more age on their barrels. When these things get to 4, 5, 6 years old, oh my god, this stuff is going to be to die for. If you see either one of these on the shelf, I highly recommend you grab it. You're going to be talking about these whiskeys for some time after trying them. So, let's compare. Interestingly enough, after having this and coming back to this, the youth is a little more apparent on the nose. I can smell that graininess and as a little forward, a cereal note that feels a little young after having this. I get hints of that spicy note here. So that's coming from their 4 grain recipe. This is just showing up so much more because of being cask strength. We're going to do a bad thing. Bad guy. Oh. I would love to taste the rosé finish cask strength. That would be magic. Interestingly, now that I've blended them together, I'm getting a little bit of a ginger note. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's fantastic. It's phenomenal. You know me. I love MGP. There are not many MGP sourced releases that I don't like. So there's a few, but this is a wonderful one. This is different. It's interesting. It's unique. I absolutely recommend buying either one. And I recommend blending them together and tasting that. Ooh, you gotta do it at least once. Woo! The sweet strawberry fruitiness of the rosé with that spicy note. What the hell? Ooh, I could sip that all day. If you see a cask strength rosé, grab that one for sure. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, have a great day.